So my name's Tim Hornibrook. I'm the CEO and the founder of the Cosmetic Clinic New Zealand. We opened our doors for trading 5 years ago with our first clinic in Sylvia Park in Auckland. Today we've got 14 clinics across New Zealand and soon to open our 15th and 16th clinic. In our industry, we're actually the fastest growing business in our category. So we started working with Cavalry at the beginning of 2018. Cavalry, it's a real partnership for us. It's been really instrumental to our growth because what that's allowed us to do is have a really professional team look after our marketing, almost as part of our business, but it's allowed us to focus on our core responsibilities, which is operations and training. First and foremost, in terms of value being brought to the table, it's ideas generation. It's just that creativity. The reality is, with our focus being on operations and training, not to say that we're not creative, but it's not our sole focus. Having someone from outside of our business who brings new ideas to us on a continual basis has been fantastic and taken our brand in directions that perhaps we wouldn't have thought to go in, but it's been really productive for us. Look, there's been quite a few things that we've accomplished working with Cavalry. So the first thing was, in our industry, we use a lot of stock images. So sometimes even to the point where you see different brands using the same image to promote their services. Back in 2019, Cavalry brought an idea to us, which was to go and use our own clients, everyday people, to promote our services. And this is an example of some of them behind us. So we ran a competition back then, basically to find our own models. And it's been fantastic because the market has recognised, hey, those people look like me. And all of a sudden they're feeling comfortable to come and deal with our brand. Other ideas have been during COVID, when at the time New Zealand was going through a 7-week lockdown, all the brands in our industry basically shut down in terms of communicating with their clients. Whereas Cavalry came to us and said, look, everyone's sitting at home, they're on their devices. This is the time when we should be ramping up our communications. So we took that opportunity to do that. And when we came out of lockdown, we hit the ground running because we were the only brand who'd been speaking to our clients for that 7-week period. So coming out of COVID in New Zealand, there was a real focus on New Zealand businesses. And one of the things that Cavalry ran for us back then was a Love Local campaign. So it featured all of our franchisees talking about the fact that these were people in your local community. These were people with families, these were people who were running businesses, basically making that connection between the people who lived in that community and the fact that we were also a large part of that community. Yeah, one of the great things about the relationship with Cavalry is literally our franchisees are on a first name basis with the Cavalry team. And that's come about because Cavalry's out there meeting and greeting on a regular basis. It's not just stuff that's done over email, it's not stuff that's done over the phone. Cavalry are in person, meeting our franchisees, working with them on marketing plans, local area marketing. So last year, Cavalry brought an idea to us. Once again, it's one of those things where, look, we're busy on the day-to-day, so we're not necessarily thinking about this stuff. And that was to enter the Westpac Business Awards. And really pleased with the outcome. It was our first year entering, and we're a finalist across multiple categories, including Best Marketing and Best Emerging Business. And literally, Cavalry ran that whole project for us. So it just wouldn't have got off the ground if it wasn't for particularly the work that Glenn did. So we're now able to go out and promote the fact that we are a finalist in all these categories, and we're back in it this year, hoping to go one better and actually be a winner. So for me, in terms of the working relationship, it's a really dynamic relationship where we bring some ideas, Cavalry brings a lot more ideas. We're able to go back and forth in a spirited debate around that. What's really worked is that Cavalry are immersing themselves in our business, so they actually understand our business from the ground up. Even just simple things like they're clients of ours at the end of the day. So they've had the experience of what it's like to come and have a treatment at our clinics. And we really love the fact that they are immersing themselves in our business because that's led to greater ideas on how we can talk to our clients. Look, for us, we're a growing business and there's always that decision around, do we have marketing in-house or do we outsource like we're currently doing with Cavalry? The reality is at the moment, as a growing business, the reason we're growing is we are focusing on our core responsibilities. If we were to just have an in-house marketing person, it'd be highly unlikely that that person would have all the capabilities that Cavalry has. They might have capabilities in 1 or 2 areas, but they're not bringing the full suite of services that Cavalry does. And that's why we're able to grow at the rate we're able to grow.